I really do want to be a better leader, put myself out there, be more effective, but I sometimes wonder if I have what it takes. Hey guys, Jeff Calaguire here, and in this video, we'll explore the underrated leadership skill that may be the missing key to effectiveness for most managers, pastors, and yes, even coaches. My hope is to encourage you, inspire you, and help you succeed and build your leadership confidence. And that underrated leadership skill, it's curiosity. When most think of or list their leadership skills, many might mention things like strategy, integrity, conflict resolution, team building, but rarely do I think most people would include curiosity. How come? Especially since curiosity empowers people. Instead of just getting them to do things, it allows them to, as actress Vanessa Redgrave said, ask the right questions in order to get the right answers. A few years ago, I had the opportunity to sit across from dinner with a guy who was a billionaire businessman, someone who'd built an empire. And throughout our conversation, he was genuinely fascinated by me. I'll repeat that. He was fascinated by me, and he just peppered me with questions. Tell me, Jeff, how come you're a coach? What makes you think you're a good coach? What makes you worth being paid to coach people? When I asked him, "Are you always this curious?" he replied, "How do you think I became a billionaire? Curiosity is my most important skill." I've since thought a lot about that answer and thought a lot about how curiosity may be one of the most underrated and important leadership skills. So, question for you is, do you see tapping into your own curiosity as a key advantage and way to lead? In Coach, I teach people how to navigate by curiosity. Jim Collins, who actually lives here in Boulder, wrote a book called Good to Great, where he taught people that no company can become great without the ability to confront the brutal facts and reality of asking questions. And to ask great questions, you've got to become curious, right? Even Jesus made that his practice. He didn't just tell people things, he asked people things like, do you want to be well? Who do people say that I am? I'm a big fan of looking at history, and history has shown us the costly mistakes that occur when leaders fail to ask the right questions. Think about the sinking of the Titanic, where I wonder, if they might have said, hey, there's some icebergs around, might that affect us? Or the explosion of the space shuttle. Do you think that O-rings might be something that we should check on when it gets cold? All those situations involve leadership that didn't ask the necessary questions. So what would happen if you grew and expressed your curiosity? So here are 3 ways to become more curious, and I think ways that will help shape your leadership and your life. First, make paying attention to your own curiosity a way of life. Instead of thinking you must always have the answers, come with a humble mindset. See yourself as a learner instead of the expert. See yourself kind of as Columbo, chief detective, chief question asker. I think I just dated myself. Secondly, practice mindfulness and decide to listen instead of talking. Be fully present and curious about your surroundings. Maybe write your ideas down in a pad of paper or a journal. Write down great questions. And thirdly, see yourself leading with great questions as you lead. Discover and just track powerful answers by knowing how and what to ask. You might even start with the words, hey, I'm curious. So be a student of great questions that come from your curiosity. And just think about this. Imagine the good and great things that could come when you approach leadership and coaching and consulting with curiosity instead of relying simply on your knowledge. You might drop your pride and unlock their genius. Anyway, I hope that's encouraging and helpful to you. For more on this, go to wetraincoaches.com and be sure to like and comment. I would love to hear what you're thinking as you hear this. In fact, I'm really curious as you listen to this. What are you thinking? Guys, I appreciate you. Have a great day.